Hey y'all, welcome back to Power Wash Simulator 2. Alright, Art Deco house, let's do this. So, I don't know if we can go inside, I guess not. But anyway, we're back with Power Wash Simulator. This time, we're washing an Art Deco house. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's just the style of the house, or if it's like a place where they sell art or some kind of like gallery. I know there's a lot of places in the city I live in. Probably should have mentioned the house is directly under the beam's path. What beam are you referring to? Oh, what is that? I didn't even see that before. I have no idea what's going on. Are we about to be taken over by aliens? Bro, if we're about to be taken over by aliens, I don't want to be doing my job. I want to just, I don't know, go do something fun. But I was gonna say there's a lot of places in my city that have houses that are like on Google Maps, and it'll be, I don't know why, but like they'll have some sort of art installation in like their front yard or backyard or something. I'm wondering if that's kind of like this house. But I'm guessing not because I don't really see anything. Kind of just looks like a normal driveway. That is a really long driveway, actually. I just noticed that. But dude, this house, this is gigantic. We're only at 1%. I gotta get going. And I have like an hour to record, but not longer than that. So let's do this. Anyway, we're at 2% at least. I'm wondering, can we do the big one? Yes, but I feel like this one you got to get a lot closer. The other one, you can kind of do it from a distance, but even then you can't do it from that much of a distance, so yeah, we're at 2% so far. I'm a little bit worried that this one's going to take like 2 hours, but hopefully not. I didn't even realize until I played this time, you can play multiplayer on this game, which makes so much sense because I was about to say some of the later levels have to be like insane if we're like consistently cleaning bigger and bigger things. I mean, y'all might have noticed it from the screen earlier, but like there was another option of a level we could have played, which it wasn't DLC, but it was, I guess, like a different category of the game or something. But it literally, it looked like an entire like town or something. It was called Miniature Village, but it was huge, and I was like, bro, I don't got the time today, unfortunately. So here we are. And I'm also eating lunch while playing, so that'll eat into more of my time, no pun intended. But I got some salmon and veggies and rice that I meal prepped. Don't forget to eat your veggies. There's a slight chance I might have to make this a two-parter, but hopefully I don't, because I really like just doing one level per video. And some of the videos have been like a lot longer, but it hasn't been, I don't know. I mean, it's a longer playthrough, but I've never felt like, oh, this is an insane amount of time. Today, that might change. But yeah, we're working on the Art Deco house. They said something about Bigfoot in this level. Actually, no, I think that was the other level. But once again, I'm still just perplexed at how this entire house, looks like this. It reminds me of that SpongeBob episode where Patrick like dips himself in chocolate, and I don't know, it looks like that's what happened here, but like really gross, like old fired chocolate or something. Anyway, we're at 7% and I'm 7 minutes into recording, so that is not a good sign. But we'll see what we're able to do. I mean, we're already at 8%, so that's a good sign. I'll definitely need to use the ladders on this one. I haven't really been using them a lot lately, just because I don't feel like I've like really even needed to up until this point. But yeah, we really might need to on this one, since we got that second floor and everything. At first I thought we were gonna have to do inside the house, but I don't think we will. Oh, somehow just got a whole bunch of stuff there. But yeah, as y'all can see, I moved my camera to the right because I realized this is one of those games that you need to see like so much on the screen. There's stuff on the bottom right, stuff on the top left. I guess I could have put my camera on the bottom left, but I don't really like putting my webcam on the bottom of the screen. I don't know why, it just kind of looks weird to me. But then also on the, oh yeah, no, Michelle's texting us on the bottom left. It drove Karen to distraction. Wait, there was a Karen that lived here? I don't know. From the, like, description they gave of this house, they made it sound like this house was haunted too. I mean, I guess it kind of tracks because, like I said, I don't know what could be happening here that it got this dirty, except maybe, yeah, that scene in Ghostbusters where the ghost, like, sort of, like, sprays ghost stuff all over them. That didn't sound right. But y'all know what I'm talking about, I think. No, this is the best power washer to use, because if I go... Wait, let's see. What if I do this? Actually, that's kind of working. I might try this for a minute and see how it goes. Earlier, I was just worried that it wouldn't get enough of the dirt off, but like, I mean, as long as I stand close enough, it should be fine. Because I'm not going to be standing from a ways away, so, I mean, it works, I think. Get this floor, or the patio, I mean. And we are mostly done with this side. Okay, yeah, no, now it's annoying because the game's getting to the point where when I first started, I could just use kind of anything and everything always worked, but now, you know, there's some of the tough stains that even Billy Mays would have a hard time getting out, I think. So, that says a lot. I think this front part is done, at least. Path. Oh, there's still a little bit left over here. Oh, we got one of those, like, things that let you go up and down. I don't know what they're called. Now, maybe we did have that last level and I just didn't remember it, but that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try... Oh, let's go. I didn't even realize I got that window. Yeah, this window... Actually, these windows need, like, the more sicko mode washer because I haven't been able to get them off with the less sicko mode washer. Okay, we got that part done. That's awesome. Now we're going super wide angle. And gonna see how much I can do over here. But yeah, hope y'all are having a good day. I am having a pretty good day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about my day. It's pretty uneventful, which I guess is a good thing sometimes. But anyway, I think this probably won't be uploaded for another couple weeks, but I'm just getting ready for March Madness. Yeah, I don't know what that has to do with anything. I think sometimes this game, it just gets kind of hard to commentate because after a while it's just like, yeah, let's wash this side now. Dang, we're only 15% in, bruh. This is gonna be tricky. I've been recording for 13 minutes now, so if I really, you know, put my mind to it, I can probably get this done, you know, in an hour, but it's gonna be tricky because the thing is, and I've said this in the last video, the first like 80-90% sometimes takes as long as the last 10% because the last 10% you don't know like what spots you're missing at or what spots you're missing. You gotta, you know, look down here, and as you can see on the edge in the corner, there's spots which I wouldn't have even, you know, thought to get, but here we are. So far, this front part looks pretty good. Dang, we got a whole, like, stairs up here. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But... so we're a little bit farther on this side than I thought we were, which is good. Alright, what are we missing on this wall? This spot. I still see a few spots all around. Oh, does this count as part of the wall? It's hard to tell what counts as which spot. Sometimes that didn't really make sense. There we go. Okay, let's get this top part. I'm just gonna try to work my way up. And then, yeah, the more I'm thinking about this, I'll probably have to record this, like, in a second session or something, because this level is just, there's too much going on. This place is gigantic. I think this level is probably meant more for, like, you know, like 3-4 players maybe. But I do want to get at least like 50% of the way through, maybe 60%. I mean, what I'll probably do is just end up uploading this as one video. And, I don't know, just record it in multiple sittings. I don't really ever do that. I like to just record everything all at once, but, you know, sometimes it has to be done. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, these windows are really difficult, especially on this side because, you know, there's all these shadows. I'm still gonna put a smiley face over here. Don't worry, I won't write, like, subscribe message like I did on my first video. I'm way past that now, you know. I don't need people to like or subscribe at all, you know. Wink, wink. No. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna stop talking. It is satisfying though, just seeing the water like come down. A new job is available. Bro, I'm already like drowning with this one, so. Our star dog needs a good washing down. That's a car. I feel like that car though, I'll probably have to do the inside, because the first episode we did was a van, or the first level, I guess. And that van, it was, yeah, more difficult than I thought it would be. But we at least didn't have to do inside. Well, actually, that's not true. We had to do the, like, back, if you open up the trunk and then, like, sort of inside the actual, yeah, inside the van, but we didn't have to do, like, the driver's seat area, if that makes sense. But, yeah, I'm guessing that next car one, they'll be like, no, you gotta do it all. These windows, okay. This one definitely needs a little bit more. Oh, I can see. Oh, awesome. Okay, I thought I saw more spots, but I guess it's my mind playing tricks on me. I thought I had 20/20 vision, but this game is making me think otherwise. Some stuff, it's kind of hard to see. Wait. I don't understand the frame part. Is that like... it must just be the actual, like, this line, I guess. I thought I got every part of it. Oh, it goes all the way around. Okay. Or actually, I don't know. I'm kind of lost. Because also the thing is, yes, I'm 21% done, but like, I have not perfected a lot of what I've already done. I think it was either last level or the second level. I made sure to like get 100% on everything before I moved on. This one, I don't know. There's just so much that, I mean, I guess I'll have to do it sooner or later, but I see a spot. Like I said, sometimes there's just shadows, so it's kind of impossible to see sometimes. Oh, okay, this is also part of it, so hopefully this is the only thing that's missing. Okay, bet. Thank you, game. I should probably focus on the, you know, worst parts first, though. Because, I mean, I don't know, I guess maybe that's just the most efficient way to do it. Ooh, okay. And even I can tell some of, like, the stuff I've watched, I'll still see spots, like, before I've even completed it, but it'll say I'm done. And I'm grateful for that, because I need all the help I can get on this level. That section is done. Are there still windows on the second floor? I don't think so. Except maybe on the front. So I'm hoping this first floor is the most difficult part. It probably will be. Also, I'm just really hoping we don't have to do the inside, because that's definitely a possibility. I mean, I guess we're only 23% done with the first floor. This first floor is probably 50%, I'm guessing. Because then there's technically like there's not a third floor, but there's still like the roof to get. So I think everything in this section is done. Even though I said earlier I wasn't 100%ing it. So this section is good, at least. Sorry, still eating my veggies. This is a pretty nice neighborhood, though, not gonna lie. Having all these trees, and they're all, you know, in bloom. Or maybe it's autumn, I can't tell. But this would be a nice place to live. The more I think about it, though, I probably will, I'll do this first recording, but I'll just make it into one long video. I mean, if you've, watched this far, you can probably tell I'm not gonna do like a ton of editing in this video just because it's so long. But, yeah, let me know if y'all want to see more longer, sort of, long play videos like this. I don't know what they call it. I don't know what the youngsters call it nowadays. Ooh, nice. Okay. That is clutch. Because that's probably one of the biggest windows we have. It's these windows for me. I think we've gotten most of it so far, other than the frame. But yeah, let's get this patio too. I think that's the most satisfying part for me, is the patio. Getting up, or doing the windows and stuff, it's a little bit more tedious for me, but, seeing the patio get clean is like, it's nice. Oh my god, hopefully I was not, I didn't even notice I was not really in frame. Hopefully I wasn't out of frame for too long there. My goal, because I'm like maybe a half hour into a recording, is to finish this, first floor, and then I'll just have to come back to record the rest of this. Okay, this part I always forget about, all around the outsides of the patio. I mean, okay, let's be honest though. If I left like a few spots, I mean, I don't think anyone would notice. That's just my opinion. And I know my job is to like get everything, but I mean, we can't all be perfect, and mistakes happen. That's my excuse. But unfortunately, there are no excuses in this game. Everything has to be perfect all the time. This game is kind of toxic when you think about it, because It just, it reinforces the idea that nothing will ever be good enough. Whenever you do something, it has to be completely perfect, and there's no room for mistakes, no room for second best. It just has to be absolutely perfect. Like, what kind of lesson are we teaching people? Okay, that should be pretty much all of the outside of that part, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I might have missed a few spots, but oh, and then I forgot we got to get on top. Okay, let's just go through, try to get the top part as best we can. Like so. Like so. Now back to the windows. No, I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but literally last time after I recorded this, I felt like I did a whole workout. And I work out like fairly regularly, but I was like, oh my gosh, why am I like tired and out of breath? But that's Power Wash Simulator will just do that to you. First floor window done. Let's go. So, still a lot more windows to go. Still got to get this top part. Let's see if I go. It's definitely, it's getting to the point in the game where I don't know. I think I said this earlier, but you kind of can't just like lightly do this over everything anymore. You have to get close. You got to get up and personal with the windows. We got text in the group chat. Where's the beam gone? What beam? Oh, they're talking about the. Wait, where did that go? I don't know, but I don't like. Does that mean the aliens they've landed now? Wasn't that beam keeping the volcano in check? What? Okay, wait, what volcano? Dude, this game also sometimes gives me anxiety. I always feel like the places we're cleaning are haunted for some reason. Okay, no, I think those were just shadows. I mean, that was a spot, but I don't think we're missing anything. Finally got the rear door. I mean, I did technically grow up in a haunted house, so at least in my opinion, I think it was haunted. So my power wash experiences also are with haunted houses. Maybe they just get dirtier than regular houses. I don't know. But I mean, here's the thing, like I don't know how to explain it, but it just I don't know if I've told this story on my channel before, but it just had this very like negative energy that I'm not someone that's typically like, oh, the like energy I don't know. I know people talk about energies and stuff. Um but I'm not typically someone that does that, but this house, there was something about it. Like specific rooms, you could tell like if I just went in there and would feel like just really for some reason anxious and kind of like almost depressed, pick up. Wait, did y'all see that? It said pick up. What am I picking up? I don't know. Uh and I've lived in like several other places since then, and I've never like felt that since then. Um just there was something I remember one time uh so like there was a door to my room, or I had a closet in my room, and every night when I went to bed I would shut the door. And then sometimes like if I would wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, I would like just crack the door open and turn on the light in there because it gave me some light, but it also wasn't like, turning on a super aggressive overhead light. And I would do that so I could like, see into the bathroom and then like go to the bathroom basically. And so one night, I was like, just the vibes were not vibing at this time for some reason. and especially just at the house. And so I did exactly, you know, what I just said, where like I woke up maybe at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. or something. And I really did not want to like get up and go to the bathroom, but I had to so bad that I was like, okay, I'll get up. And I got up and I did that thing where, yeah, I went to the bathroom, I had the light on in my closet, and I distinctly remember turning the light off. Like, I closed the door and turned the light off. I remember this for a fact. And went back to bed. And then I woke up the next morning for school at like 7 or something, and the door to my closet was open and the light was on. And it wasn't like, the thing is, if I had left it open, I would have left it open like the door kind of cracked, just slightly ajar. But it was like halfway open. It wasn't completely open, it was halfway open. And I'd never do that. Like, it's either, when I was doing that, I was leaving it like slightly ajar, or I was opening it all the way, but it was like halfway open. And it wasn't like the wind or anything, because I'm pretty sure I didn't have my fan on. And also, like, I had carpet in my room and in my closet, so the door was not like super easy to like open and push all the way open. So yeah, that was just one example. Like, I have other examples, but I mean, honestly, looking back, it definitely could have just been like a weird coincidence or something, but there were just too many weird things like that going on for me to be like, yeah, no, this is normal. This is not haunted behavior. The only other time I've experienced that was when my family took a trip to Disney when I was maybe like 12 or something. And I don't remember where we stayed, but we didn't stay like at Disney. We stayed at a hotel nearby. Ooh, side canopy is done. That's awesome. But it was this place where it was weird. It was like detached hotel rooms, sort of like, I don't know if y'all have seen like those detached apartments where it's almost like a duplex. Um but yeah, it was kind of like that. And we walked into our room and it literally just it felt ominous. Like, there was just this weird like wave of dread that came over me. Okay, awesome. First floor windows done. And like that night, I mean, we were only there like 1 or 2 nights, thankfully, but it was one night that I slept. I literally felt like someone tapping my shoulder, and I asked my mom the next morning, like, hey, did you tap my shoulder? And she was in the night, and she was like, no. So I was like, ugh. Oh my gosh, let's go. And like, keep in mind, my mom doesn't like do the old whole like, oh, pranked type thing. Like, that's not her. So I was like really concerned. But hold on, let me put a pause on this story real quick. I think we're done with this first floor. That actually really concerns me that it's only 39% of the level. What the frick? Because I don't, like, maybe I just can't see from here, but that top part does not look like 60% to me. Maybe it is, but I mean, no, I think we're good. Oh, wait, hold on. First floor window frame. What is the window frame that it's talking about? I probably missed like maybe the bottom side or something. No, that's just a shadow. That's not... Right? I think that's just a shadow. Washer. Okay, I don't even know what I was missing there, but I guess I was missing something. I think everything else is good for this first floor. Okay, that's awesome. We take those. Okay, I guess let's move on to the second floor. Can I jump from here? I think I can. Yay! Okay, we made it. Oh, that kind of creep. I was like, wait, is there a giant bug? over here, but no, it's a trilobite fossil decoration. Actually, okay, let's use the giant washer again. So technically I did miss some of the sides of this. How do dirt finder? It's been a while. A billboard? Actually, at this point, that does not sound that bad. From Jeff Jefferson, the 13th, my favorite person in the entire world. Why is that not coming off? Okay. We had to use the, you know, super hardcore washer on that one. Okay, now I feel like this is not working again, so I'm gonna go back to the second biggest washer. Okay, now, I don't know, is this 40%? Let me, can I jump up to the top? Oh, that explains so much. Okay, yeah, there is a lot up here, so I don't think we'll be doing any inside cleaning. But yeah, I guess I know I stopped talking about that a few minutes ago, but all I'm saying is all of my power washing experience has been, you know, on haunted houses, so it's only fair that that trend continues in this game. But yeah, I'm just grateful now that like I don't, cuz like it mentally, sorry, I shouldn't have my phone out next to me while I'm recording. It like mentally takes a toll on me. Or it mentally like messes with you for some reason. I don't know why, but like I don't know. That was during high school, and high school's already hard enough. Like that was, not gonna lie, that was some of the worst years of my life. I will say, to be fair, like I think I just went to like a really terrible school, and a lot of the a lot of the issues I had were like, you know, issues that I think were specific to me, and I don't know how to put it, but just like stuff, a lot of the issues were things going on outside of school too, so I don't think, you know, everyone will have the same experience. Like I really liked middle school, and I was like, I don't know anybody else who liked middle school. So I'm just in general have, I guess, weird experiences, but yes, central feature blade base. I don't know what they meant by blade, but it's done, I guess. I'll probably need to bring like a ladder or something up here too, but for now, I'm just gonna be basic and try to get as much as I can without it. Okay, most of this is pretty good at this point, I think. Wow, this can reach farther than I thought it could. I'm hoping to get to 50% before my next recording, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. Actually, honestly, I should probably just skip this and do it with the ladder. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. One other thing, I think maybe I mentioned this before, but I can't remember. I technically haven't gotten all of the sides, so I'll probably have to go around and do that again, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Up, down 45%. I do like doing these sections that take up like a huge amount of the like space or whatever, because I did go from like 44 to 45% there. Hopefully this will put me up to 46, but maybe not. There's a lot of missing spots here though. I could also just go around and get the floor or whatever. All right, now we're at 46. Keep going around. This reminds me, this looks like the, I don't know why this reminds me of the People Mover at Disney World. Cause I went to Disney not that long ago, And we didn't ride the people mover. I kind of wanted to, but, oh, whoops. But now it's getting popular, so like whenever we went to ride it, the line was like kind of long, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather just ride Space Mountain or something at this point. Hopefully this is not too close. This is another place where like a ladder or something would come in handy, but I'm too lazy to get one right now. All right, let's get this wall and then move on. There's still a few spots, but I think we got most of it. Oh, cool. I don't know what's missing on this wall. Oh, maybe this spot down here. Oh, and this up here for sure. Awesome. Second floor wall done. Now the roof canopy trim, or underside, whatever it's called. Dang, this one, I did not know what I was getting into. This was kind of sicko mode. I feel like this should bring us up to 50%. Yeah, we're at 49 now. Get this wall. Yeah, this should definitely do it. There is a lot on this side. Oh, we got another window, of course. Please, we are almost there. Hey, we're at 50% now. Okay, awesome. I think I'm gonna get this section probably and then call it, I mean, not for the video, but for this recording. I would record more, but I gotta go somewhere. And also, usually for me, like an hour and a half is like my max. That's why I record a lot of shorter videos, is like, I don't know, it's just mentally easier, but I have recorded like some lengthier videos before. But yeah, usually like an hour and a half is where my brain kind of starts to get tired. And also my hand too, like my hand is actually kind of tired now. All right, 51%. How far can we go? How low can you go? Also, I hope it saves my progress. I think it will, but I've never actually like tested that out before. This window is done. Get this top section. There we go. Okay, we're at 52%. I would have liked to make it a little bit farther, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for this first recording. So that's why if y'all see me looking different in a minute, but yeah, see y'all for part 2. Thank you for watching. Okay, we are back. We are back at the Art Deco house. Oh my gosh, bro, I just drank a bunch of water and I'm already like raspy. But anyway, oh, I forgot I already got. So I was about to say last time, but I'm forgetting this is literally the same video. Yeah, so we got this first floor down. Okay, so let's get up to the second floor and start working on this. Honestly, I don't remember when I last recorded this. I think it was like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it's been a hot minute. I don't know when this video is gonna get released. I think it's probably getting released like in April, like maybe even like mid-April, and I'm recording this like late March. I recorded the first part. I don't even remember. I want to say like early March. So yeah, it's been a minute, but we are back. Also, I got my new setup, which I've probably talked about in every video at this point, but that's, you know, the change in how I look and how I sound. I think I finally got the audio down. That's something that, you know, I don't know why I've always struggled with audio. I mean, maybe it doesn't seem like that and maybe it sounds okay. I hope it does, but like, I feel like I was never able to get my settings right. And after doing some troubleshooting before this recording, I think I got it to where I want it to be. I'm not sure. I mean, it'll probably change again at some point, but I think I'm good. So yeah, we're back with more Power Wash Simulator 2. I'm guessing, and I mean, I'm sure y'all can already tell because, you know, you're watching this right now, so it means it's uploaded. But I'm guessing this is gonna be the longest video I've ever uploaded. Cause I did Slay the Spire 2, and it was, well, for two reasons. One, I really liked that game and I was kind of wanting an excuse to play it. But also, I had just gotten my new equipment at that point, and I needed to do like a test run of it, so what is it? It keeps saying, like, it gives me the option to press E, but I don't know what it's on. Anyway, so that was the first one that I did with this new equipment. I don't know why I brought that up. I don't remember where I was going with that, but I don't know. It'll probably come back to me at some point. Oh, just that I think that was the longest video I did, and that one had like minimal editing. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind to do more editing in my longer videos, but I don't do longer content a lot of the time because I have a hard time. Like, I don't mind. Okay, I keep hearing noises. I don't mind recording longer content, but editing it is just kind of a massive pain. So I've, you know, I've avoided it as much as I can, but who knows? There might be a day where I do longer content. Most of my videos now are usually, especially if it's like a Weird Game Wednesday, they'll probably be like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes at most, and then other games it'll maybe be like 10 to 15. I feel like that's the sweet spot for me. More than 15, I just get kind of like tired of editing. Especially with, I'm trying to upload like 3 times a week. So I mean, I'm not sure when this is coming out, but I know I have a lot going on in the next couple weeks, so it'll probably be more like 2 videos a week for some time, but my goal is always to do 3. And when I started, I had a lot more time to record and edit longer content because I was really just doing like 1 video a week. But I kind of wanted to bump it up because I like doing, you know, more videos that are maybe shorter as opposed to fewer, yet longer videos. So that's the tea with this one. This video was honestly just meant to be like, I don't know, 30 minutes or something, but I did not realize how long it was. I'm guessing this might be the biggest level in the game, because it did give me options, which I'm not sure if I edited it out, but if y'all could see the title screen or like the menu screens leading up to this point, it did give me options for like way smaller levels, so I'm guessing this is the largest one ever, but I'm not sure about that, so yeah, so that's the story with this video. But anyway, I think we got a significant chunk done on this side. I'm guessing this recording will be like an hour, maybe because it took me about an hour to do the first part. But also, like I said before, sometimes the last 10% takes like forever. So hopefully not today, because I want to record like, I have a few more videos to record after this. So data suggests that all is well on Mount Rushless. No seismic activity. Side canopy top. I don't know. I guess it's talking about this thing. Thanks, son. Good to know. Don't be late tonight. Aunt Doris is around. We've got meatloaf. Love the all caps texting. That's, you know, that's iconic. And also another thing, not to like, I don't know, I don't want to harp on like insecurities or something in this video, but I really do want to figure out my lighting at some point. The way my room's laid out, it's kind of a pain for recording because I get natural light like 24/7 basically, but it's also like I'm always backlit, so I have to close my blinds, but then sometimes it just looks like I'm in a, you know, super dark like cave like in this video. So especially with it, the weather's doing that thing where the sun like goes, you know, behind a cloud and then on in front of a cloud and stuff, so the light keeps changing. Oh, okay. I was like, how do I get back up? I was pressing control or whatever, but yeah, so that's why a lot of my videos, you'll see me and it's either like completely dark, or if I leave the windows open, it's I just look like, I don't know, I'm drowning in sunlight and it's like too bright. So yeah, there's very few videos I've had where I've been happy with the lighting, and I thought getting a new, you know, getting my new camera would solve that, and I do really like this camera. It's, or this webcam, whatever. It's a lot higher quality, and I can just tell when I'm watching myself, like it's very smooth. The old one, if I like slightly tilted my head, it would just glitch out for like, you know, a few seconds at least. But yeah, no, I do like it, but it also made me realize, you know, it's not, it wasn't the camera necessarily, it was the lighting. So I can't tell if I've already, yeah, I already got that part. So yeah, that's the recording tea. But you know, I think I try to get better with things every video, try to slowly make improvements and learn more all the time, because that's a big part of, you know, making YouTube videos, or, you know, whatever you're like creating or producing online. Is you know, there's always a lot of suggestions like get better every video, but it can be kind of hard because there just feels like this stress every single video, like, oh, you have to outdo yourself or something. But I think I try to take changes very slowly, because otherwise I just get demotivated and like overwhelmed. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely, it's a process, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint, as they say. So is this thing, I can't tell if this thing is dirty. The problem now is my webcam. It's a lot bigger than my last one, and it's kind of blocking, like I can see the 64%, but that orange bar, it's kind of blocking it, so I can't totally tell what's clean, and or like how close it is to being clean. It probably needs the underside washed. Oh yeah, I see on that side and that part. Okay, I don't know what else there would be to do on this thing, but oh my gosh, let me stand up, please. There we go. Anyway, though, that's the recording tea as of late. So Yeah, I don't know when this is getting uploaded, but it'll probably be like a few weeks from the time I'm recording. So, anyway, hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a good day so far. Although, this game may change that if I have to spend half an hour on the last 10%. But we'll see. Get these parts off. Yeah, this is a level that was definitely designed for like at least 2 players. Cause I remember I don't know if it was, oh my gosh, say it, don't spray it. I don't know if it was in the store page, uh, or what. Oh my goodness, my room is so dark. But I just stopped for a second to look at it, but anyway, I don't know if it was in the store page or what, but I remember seeing this level, but there were like 4 people playing it, so yeah, this level was definitely designed for more than one person. But hey, sometimes you gotta flex on them and do, the job of 4 people by yourself. I mean, that saying of if you want something done right, then do it yourself. I don't need anyone anyway. Like, whoever, if I was playing with, randos, not my viewers, of course, my viewers would be goated, but if I was playing with randos, they would definitely take forever on every single spot, so I'm just better by myself. No, I'm kidding. Ooh, okay, but we got that door. I don't know if that was the whole window. Never mind, that answered my question. Oof, so we made some progress. I think, yeah, I was at like 54% or something after my first video. This one, so we're at 68, that's 14%. But we still got a ways to go. Power washing off this roof and these chairs. I've always wanted, I don't know if I'm ever blessed enough to own my own house someday. That's what I've always wanted, is like a sort of a balcony like this and chairs. I would just love to work outside on the patio. Because where I live now, I mean, there's not really a lot of like outdoor space. I think we have like an outdoor space at our apartment complex, but it's public. I don't, I want to be by myself. Uh, well, I mean, no, that's not the thing though. It is public, but it's like not outside, I don't think. It's inside, so I don't know. I do like to work outside when the weather's nice, but sometimes that's a big if. But the problem is, like, the houses that have these balconies like this are so expensive. So, I mean, you never know. Maybe one day it'll happen, but until then, I'll be power washing this random Art Deco house's balcony and dreaming of my own. Dude, I swear, when I first started recording this video, it was like a normal lighting in my room, and then like as soon as I started recording, it suddenly got like super dark, and I was like, okay, well this doesn't look great either, but it people know that I'm trying, and the most important thing is that you can see my beautiful face here. No, I'm totally joking. I'm totally joking. Uh, but yeah, so that's the tea. That's my own personal struggle, is this room. I guess I could like rearrange the furniture in here and it might look better, but I've kind of thought about it, some, and I don't really, well, first of all, I don't want to go that effort because there's a lot of stuff in this room, but also I'm not convinced, like, the options I've come up with. I'm like, I don't think that would work because of, certain reasons. So is this thing okay? We need the super hardcore one on this. Actually, I can't even tell. I think that's just lighting. It looks like it's dirt on there, but I think it's just like reflecting off the windows and stuff. It definitely needs it on the chair legs though. Oh, there we go. And underneath this thing. Bro, how did y'all get the underneath of this dirty? I don't even know how that's possible. Like, that takes an insane amount of skill to transform everything into dirt. um, it couldn't be me. I am super clean 24/7 and never make a mess on anything. I am like kind of a neat freak though. I'm definitely a germaphobe, so this is how I feel with my apartment 24/7. Like, just trying to clean stuff all the time. Yeah, that's why I also, if I do have a house, I actually don't want a big house just because it's like so much effort to clean, and also I just kind of don't need that much space. I feel like, you know, a lot of people have like a spare or like an extra room that they might put a home office in, or uh I don't know, like a workout room or something. But the thing is, for me, I don't know, I just like to work on my MacBook, and I don't really, I a lot of times don't even use a mouse, so it's not like I really even need much space for working. And then, I mean, I do work out at home sometimes, but I go to the gym, so like it's not like I need a whole extra room for that. But yeah, that's the tea of why I love a tiny house. Well, actually, not a tiny house. I don't think like that would stress me out to have that little space, but you know, smaller house is, I think, would be ideal for me. You never know. So I feel, wait, so what's on this roof? Is it just, also, how do we get up here? I think we could probably get some sort of ladder up here, or just like jump from there to up here. But I hope that's the only other part of this, because I mean, 73% we probably are most of the way done in terms of like, I don't think there's any hidden rooms or anything at this point that I haven't seen, but you never know. And that was the thing with, I think it was my second video of Power Wash Simulator, is I was like, how is this? It wasn't the biggest area, so I felt like I was mostly done, and we were like 20% of the way in or something, before I realized the game basically like opened this door or whatever to the inside, and then we had to do the inside too. I don't think that's the case for this one. That was my concern in the first video, is I was like, we're not, um, I was like, if we're having to do the inside of this too, that's just gonna be impossible. Because honestly, at this point, it feels like, I mean, I don't know, just, I've done so much, like, I could not do the inside as well. Yeah, let's get this wall. I think this is the best, water amount, or, I don't know, nozzle or whatever you want to call it. Because if I go, like, too wide, then it's not very effective. But this is still a good amount of surface area, so yeah, we're looking pretty good at this point. 76. I think this wall actually took up like a lot of percent. I'm not really sure why, because it doesn't seem that big, but it's also probably because when I was doing that section earlier, it's a little bit longer with all the edges and stuff, but just doing flat walls like this, you can get it done a little bit easier. Or I could just keep jumping up and doing it. No, I'm not going to do that. Bro, what have I not done on this? Or maybe it's talking about, all I can see is it says Theodore. I think it's talking about this telescope. I don't know what else I can do on this telescope, dude. I spent like 10 minutes watching this off. Okay, there we go. Theodolite. I've never heard of that word before, but now I have. Okay, keep saying pick up. Oh, it's that thing? Okay, got it. What if we put it... We can't put it on the side, right? That would be kind of funny, though. Because I don't know how to get up to that top spot. And let's just place it there for now. Actually, let's see how high up this goes. Because if I can just jump onto that part... Alright, sprint, jump. Hey, that was awesome. I did not expect that to work so well. So from the top, let me just look at what we have left. I think... I'm not going to jump down there because I don't want to fall down, but I think there's another section down there. And then we still kind of got... Oh, wait, okay, cool. Actually, yeah, this side is just, like, closer to the roof than the other side is. So we still got some stuff down there, which I didn't even realize we had, but I guess we do. But yeah, you can see the whole neighborhood from up here. This is cool. It's a very quiet neighborhood. There's, like, nothing going on. That would give me anxiety. Because, I don't know, I think that would just be kind of a... I don't know what you call it, like a lifestyle change. That's not the right word, but like, because my apartment, it's not even like a loud apartment necessarily, but it's just there's always some sort of noise going on. So just having silence for that long would probably, I mean, I'm sure I would get used to it, but just kind of make me nervous, I guess. I think we've done everything with these little pole things. So now it's time just for the top. This house is like a very neon blue. I mean, honestly, I do like it. I am kind of a minimalist, but I understand the, backlash against a lot of houses that are very minimalist because they just, I don't know, it does seem a little bit boring, but I don't think I could do this level of color on the outside of my house. Well, actually, I guess it depends on what it is, but... Okay, getting the sides of this is going to be kind of a pain, but we already got some of it, so that's good. 78%. We are getting close. And hopefully there's not too much I have to go back and get. Okay, nice. I think the game is being a little bit more generous with how, like, with when you're washing off certain sections, what's done and what's not, because I've literally seen a few times on here, like, yeah, y'all could even probably see it there. I didn't even get all the dirt on it, but it still gave it to me. And honestly, I'll take that with how long this level is. So yeah, let's keep going. But I am making better progress than I thought. I'm not sure how long I've been recording, but I am feeling pretty good now. Okay, cool. Now this side. Get this top section. I'm curious as to whether, I'm guessing this, like, power washer is not plugged in. So I don't know how we've used this much water without it being plugged into anything, but I'm not complaining. That would be crazy if you had to, like, what's the word? Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to jump down here. Oh, well. But while I'm here, I might as well check out these sides. I mean, everything looks pretty good, but... And might as well get this side. That'd be crazy if you had to, like, refill in this game. The beam's gone because someone's stolen the merman's gems. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. There's this weird... what the frick? I don't even know what that is. But there was this weird, like, a beam of light in the video earlier. I mean, y'all saw it, but, like, I completely forgot that was a thing until they texted about it, so interesting. Bro, that leaf just, like, went inside the house somehow. I don't know. Excuse me. I ate some bananas before this. I don't even know if bananas make you burp more, but everything makes me burp a lot, so maybe that's not a good thing. Central feature wall, we're at 80%. I was gonna say earlier, I think I've generally done a good job at, as I go along, like making sure everything's perfect, but I know there's things that I'm missing, especially since I can't totally see the progress bar with my webcam in the way. That's the only, I think, issue I have with this webcam is it does take up like a decent amount of space. I could probably get like a tripod or something to set it up on because it's kind of set up on the top of my laptop right now. But the problem with that is like I'm recording on my dresser right now and there's not a lot of space. So I don't know if all of that would fit on there. But, you know, I could always test it out, I guess. Let's get this corner. It is still very satisfying though, this game. Like, I know I'm kind of salty that this was a lot longer than I expected it to be, but it's still super satisfying to play. I hope it's satisfying to watch. But yeah, we got canopy top done. Now I might have to bring around that thing that I was using on the other side for this side, because I don't know if I can reach all the way up there from here. Especially also because this one, like I gotta get the tops of that. I think that was everything other than that spot. Oh, but yeah, I won't be able to do it for that part, so I'll definitely need to bring the whatchamacallit over here for this window too. Actually, let's come back to this section. I am going to get on this first and put it back, jump up, and raise. It's called the scissor lift. Okay, the more you know. Oh, cool. Can I even reach that from here? I think I can. Nice. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna try to get as much as I can off of this side first. And then I'm gonna go around to the other side. The outside part of these are probably gonna be a pain. I'll definitely need this thing as I go around. Can I, like, go this way? No, I probably just have to, like, replace it. But anyway. Let's jump up. And get this side. 83%. Getting closer. Yeah, and I'm standing up for this. I go back and forth on where to record. Y'all can probably tell, but there's, like, 2 different spots in this room I record in. This spot, I'm standing up, which I think it looks better, but also it's, like, a lot harder on my feet. Because it's not just, like, I can stand up for, like, a few hours. I do try to do that, because I mostly sit down at my job, so I don't want to be sitting, like, 24/7. And I, like, hike a lot, so I definitely am good at, you know, being on my feet for a long time. But the thing is, this, I'm just sort of, because of the way the camera and everything is set up, I'm standing in this, like, one exact spot for, you know, like an hour and can't really move my legs a whole lot. It's kind of like if you're at a concert and you're, it's not, you don't have, like, a seat. You're in the pit or whatever you call it, mosh pit, general admission. It's kind of like that, so, but at least this is not, you know, 5 hours like it, well, actually, I don't know, has it been 5 hours? I mean, not as I'm recording, but I'm trying to think, like, if I've been to any concerts where I was standing up for 5 hours. I mean, not that I can think of, but it's definitely felt like that. And you can't really sit down because, I mean, I've seen people sit down before, but I just, like, worry that I'm gonna get squished or something, so you definitely gotta watch out for, you know, your safety. because there's certain, you know, there's certain fan bases, I'm not gonna say which, that are like have a really good pit etiquette, so to speak. Uh, if somebody falls down, they're like immediately picked up. People aren't like shoving their way up front. And then there are certain bands who I don't necessarily blame the band, but like, yeah, their fan base. I I'm not gonna say which band this is, but I saw a band. Was it last? It actually might have been a couple years ago. Now that I think about it, um, but I got pit, and I still had like so much fun. And I would say like generally people were chill, but like the problem was I was actually like really close up front, and this was like a huge venue. I was maybe like I don't know, like 7 rows back, which sounds like far, but it was not because of how big this venue was. And there were a few times where the singer or like the drummer came over to our section, and I kid you not, like, I mean, well, actually, you probably can't tell in my videos, but I'm like 6 foot, and people there. This one guy who was close to me, he is this like grown, 6'5" bulky dude, and he literally like tried to shove me to the crowd, like to get closer to the singer, and I was like, bro, really? I don't understand it. I'm like, yes, I'm a huge fan of these people too, but like, I don't know, people were trying to like touch them and stuff, and I know like it's one thing to give them a high five, but even within, the fan base, there's been a lot of talk of, you know, people on social media like, y'all do not, you have to ask for consent. Like, you should not just like touch them. I mean, like I said, like high fives or something are one thing, but people would literally go out of their way to like caress their hair or something. And I was like, this is just, and it was grown adults doing this too. I'm like, y'all are crazy. I'm like, I'm a huge, huge fan of these people, but I'm like, they're not, you're not gonna like get magical powers by touching them. Like, it just, I don't know. That's just my rant for the video, but yeah, I don't even remember how I got on the topic of pit etiquette. Oh yeah, just for how, how long it feels sometimes standing up here, but it's still probably good for you. I read this article. I don't remember how long it was that you're supposed to be standing up every day, but it was like a lot longer than I do on most days, and I was like, oh gosh. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense, because I'm sure back in the day, like, back before office jobs were a thing, like, people were on their feet all day. I mean, I still know that there's a lot of people that still work on their feet all day. Like, it's definitely still a thing. But, I mean, yeah, sometimes I have to force myself to when I'm not in a position where I have to. So, yeah, that's the long-winded discussion about my recording spots. Anyway, I am optimistic that we're at 90% because I think this should take up a big chunk, like at least, I don't know, like maybe 3%, hopefully 4%. And there's still, I think, that area down there that I haven't done, so squeeze me. I feel good, because if it was like 80% right now, I'd be like, I mean, yes, there'd be a lot to go, but I'd be more concerned about, that probably means I missed a lot earlier. And I'm sure I missed a lot, like, regardless, it's inevitable on this game, but I prefer to not have to go back and do a whole bunch of, touching up, whatever you want to call it. Because I learned my lesson the hard way on the very first video, on the very first power wash simulator. But yeah, actually, let's get on the top for this. We're at 92, 8% left. But yeah, genuinely, if you've watched to this point in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and you know, I don't know who you are, but I hope you're having a good day. Uh, but yeah, this is probably the longest video I've recorded, and it probably will be the longest video I record for a long time. At least now I know kind of, which I mean, this has still been fun. I don't want to say, oh, this was like a bad idea, but I do know going forward how to spot which levels take longer in Power Wash Simulator. So, yeah. So this should be the longest video for some time. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's like a distant future where I record a video longer than this for some reason, but yeah, I think this is gonna be it for a while. Also, just for my own sanity. Dang, that's cool. They have like a whole... Oh, never mind. That's a sidewalk. That's still a nice sidewalk, though. I was gonna say they have a whole trail around their house. That is bougie. Hopefully we get to 95% before we have to go down to the next... Or to the level below this. Or the floor below this, whatever. 95. Let's go. Nice. Okay, I wanted to say I did want to get both of these before I move on, so that's awesome. This roof is looking swaggy. I was talking to someone like, this was actually... Oh, here, let's jump right here. This was actually like a few... This was maybe like a couple months ago, but I had said the word swaggy, and I was like, do people say that anymore? And the person I was talking to, they were like, I don't think so. But I mean, I don't know. I'm perpetually stuck in like 2015, or actually that's probably, even for 2015, that was probably old. I'm perpetually stuck in like 2013. I've seen those memes online that are like, your friend who like all their humor is like Vine and stuff. I'm definitely that friend. Which I know it gets kind of annoying after a while, but sometimes I come back to the classics for a reason. Vine is just, there's so many iconic lines, especially my favorite one is probably, and they were roommates, or the one that's like, you can't sit with us. And then she's like, actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids. Anyway. Sorry about that. We are almost there. 97. If this gets up to 99 after this, I'm gonna be so hyped. It'll probably be 98, but I'm hoping it's 99. And then, yeah, that's the last part, is gonna be this front area. And then I definitely want to do like a look over once this is done, just to see my hard work on display. Because, I mean, Loki... Yeah, I don't know why I brought this up in this game before, but sometimes I legit feel like I've done a workout after recording this. It takes, like... I think just because it takes a while, and I have to be, like, concentrated the whole time, or so... I don't know. I mean, that still kind of doesn't explain it, but... You know. It's a mix. It's a combo of those factors. We're at 98, which is awesome. I think the last few times I played, I was at like 95 or something when I did touch-ups, so... And if you don't know what touch-ups are, that's just what I'm gonna call it, but 99, let's go. It's like at the end of... Or when you think you're done, you kind of have to go back through because there's always a lot of random spots that you missed, so... Yes, get all of that dirt off. Oh my god. Oh man. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's move. Oh wait, did I not get this? I thought I got this window. Okay, cool. Let's move this thing over again. And yeah, let's put it like in the very front. Actually, I don't want to be too close because it's actually harder to clean when you're like too close. Wait, did I get that corner? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm just gonna work my way up. There's probably, I haven't checked tab, but there's probably, I'm gonna guess like, oh dang, I still need to get that side too. Maybe 6 things that are gonna be left after this one. Nice. Now we gotta get, gotta get. Actually, oh gosh, I need to stop, doing that because I've definitely heard of people, okay, cool, getting like, you know, copyright because of that sort of thing, so, let's, can I move it while I'm on it? That would be funny. I don't think I can. All right, we're gonna go around and raise. Raise it more. Raise the roof. Nice. Okay, I'm thinking the other side, we might need to do that too. Let me see. Oh, I need to get this back part also. Wait, do I? Actually, I think I might have already done that. Okay, at this point, let's see what's... Wait, what is it pointing at? Oh, this wall. It won't let me jump up there, though. Bruh. I'm just gonna have to do some parkour. Parkour. All right, this wall. Oh, I see a spot. What is it? Okay, it's pointing at this area. I do love how the game shows you what you're missing. Oh, I only have... There's only 2 things left. Let's go. Central feature window frame, first floor window. Okay, let's do that one first since I can see where it is. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, well, that was easy. Oh, and this is the last one? No, I still think there's 2 left. It was pointing at... Oh, I think it's this thing. Nice. And then... Oh, that's probably on the other side. Oh, it's that freaking window. I thought I was done with that, but I guess not. Okay, honestly, I will take that. I was expecting the ending to be, like, way worse than that. Let's move up and get this last spot. Which, I don't know where it is on here, but... Complete. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's move... Here, I have an idea. Let's move this as far out as I can get it. And then... Never mind. Like right here? Okay, that works. And this is the house. Oh, Art Deco house is done. I mean, it also, I looked at my lighting again. It literally looks like it's like 10 p.m. Bro, it's like 2 p.m. that I'm recording this. And it's sunny out, which is crazy. But anyway, this is the house. Looking sweaty, I know. I'm also looking sweaty, but not in a good way. Let's go to the top of this and see it from this side. This is awesome. Let's go, dude. Everything... That jump, though. Everything is so clean. Oh my goodness. Bruh, that was easily the longest level I've done. Hopefully this is the longest video for a while. My cat, Ulysses, stuck by me the entire time. Well, kinda, he was over here. Or she, I don't know, but we did it. Oh my goodness, bro, I'm wiped out, and I still am gonna record a few videos after this, so yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Job complete. And this is our what do you call it? Time lapse. This one is probably gonna be a long time lapse because this was yeah, this one took forever. I will say though, I don't know how long I've been recording. Wait, what Karen's up? Wait, they have a Karen in this neighborhood? I don't know. Let's go to home base. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe I have been recording for like an hour, but I was expecting that to be like way longer. So we take those. Anyway, I'll go ahead and end it here, but thank you so much for watching. The support really means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I can't like say enough how I appreciate it, but just thank you. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know if y'all want to see more Power Wash Simulator 2. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace!